What is up, guys? Emmanuel Jones here, back at with another video. And this time, we'll be doing our NFL prediction for the NFL Conference Championship prediction, where there's only two games. Where we have the AFC and the NFC. So before I break down my prediction, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to comment down your opinion below to see who you think's gonna win the championship games. So, by the way, we can get last week I went 1-3, which I did really bad. I mean, I almost lost my money on that, but that's good. Winning one game is okay, which I'm trying to avoid going 0-4. But anyways, let's get started and break down these games. So the first game, we have the AFC Championship game. We have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this is a rematch game from Week 17. Now, KC is favored by -7. So, as I look at the matchup, this can go now this game right here could be a coin flip, which it can go either way. But here's the thing. They both have a really good high-powered offense, but both defenses are a little sketchy, though. I mean, the Bengals' defense is kind of solid, and so is the Chiefs. But you know what? The Chiefs' defense, I mean, what we saw from last week versus the Bills, their defense, I mean, they almost lost to them. I mean, their defense did not get so hot versus the Bills. At least the offense got hot in overtime with the win. I mean, I like how the way Patrick Mahomes is playing. I mean, he's being patient with the ball. I mean, the playmakers on our offense, they're getting wide open. While the Bengals, with Joe Burrow. Now, here's the thing. The Bengals didn't really have a good game versus the Titans. Now, here's why. The Titans defense, the Bengals they almost lost to the Titans. Now, here's why. The Titans defense, they was able to get pressure on him with a 4-man rush. But you know what? He got sacked a lot. They did not sack him once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, not 7 times, not 8 times, but 9 times. I mean, that's crazy. They sacked them 9 times, and they still won that game. But you know what? Here's the thing. The Bengals, they were able to get a rhythm offensively at the end of the game, which the defense really did really good. By forcing a turnover, getting the ball back. I mean, yeah, it kind of helped them win the game. But on the other hand, but I'm looking towards the matchup. Now, here's the thing with the Chiefs. Now, we understand that the Chiefs' defense is really not great versus the pass, but they can play the run really good. At least you got at least 4 edge players, which you got Melvin Ingram, Chris Jones, Frank Clark, and Jerron Reed. I mean, Alex Okafor is solid. I mean, the rest of the linebacking core is really good because you got Willie Gay and Nick Bolton. So yeah, Anthony Hitchens is solid. So it looks like your front seven is. So it looks like their front seven is okay, but not like special. But their secondary kind of concerns me. I mean, Charvarius Ward is a little bit overrated. I mean, Algerius Sneed, I don't know. He could be overrated, but he's kind of really good. I mean, the question is that we don't really know if their best safety, Tyrann Mathieu, will play. Because here's the thing. Because their defense has not looked so good since Tyrann Mathieu not play the rest of the game. I mean, Daniel Sorensen, has not been playing really well. So, yeah. I mean, Rashad Fenton is good. So at least some of your defensive players are kind of great. They're kind of good, but they're not like special. Like they're like average. On top, and I don't really know. On the other hand, the Bengals, their defense is solid, which with losing Larry Ogunjobi, I mean, that's just almost a huge blow to their defense. I mean, Sam Hubbard's good. Trey Hendrickson has been a beast. He's been a monster. Like, he's been like the sack leader. I mean, I don't know any other edge players, but I don't think their linebackers are good. But their secondary is solid, but it's not special. But you know what? As I'm looking towards the matchup, I'm looking on a one-on-one matchup because they both have really great defenses. But you know what? I kind of think this is a game where defenses is going to start crowding the box. But you know what? With them crowding the box, I think this is one of these games where we kind of really see the Chiefs grind out. But you know what? I would not be surprised if the Bengals really, really get pressure on Patrick Mahomes because, I mean, the Bengals, they were still able to win even when Joe Burrow got sacked 4 times, which the Chiefs should have won that game. And plus, the Bengals defense did not make any sacks on Patrick Mahomes because Mahomes was really comfortable with the ball and finding guys wide open. So we could see this game be an offensive game, something like that. But defenses are a little bit sketchy. But I wouldn't be shocked if this game was a low scoring game. But it will be really fun to watch this game. But on the other hand, Chiefs been dealing with some injuries though. So I'm regretting that some of them were going to play, which I hope they do. And I really hope they're healthy enough to play today and be able to go out and win. But you know what? I think the key matchup to this team, I just really think that Steve Spagnuolo's defense, I mean, he's starting to play aggressive football a little bit, but his game plan almost didn't work because what the Bills did, I mean, they really, really found a way to go for a fight. I mean, they should have won, but they was able to fight. They should have won this game, but I don't know. The reason why the Chiefs, they won this game because, the Bills defense, they couldn't able to get a stop on them. They couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes. They were just letting guys wide open. I'm telling you, this Chiefs offense is just good, but the defense is just a problem. Like I don't really know what's going on with the Chiefs because right now their defense can't stop a nosebleed, and I don't even know if they can stop anybody. Like, for real, I don't really know if the Chiefs are going to be enough to win the Super Bowl this year because I just don't think – I don't know if I have faith in them winning because their defense, it has not been great since early on in the season until they gotten a lot better during the middle of the season. Until, the offense was bad and they got it solved. But you know what? I think this game right here is where we're going to see both these teams, depend on how well they're going to score in them. Now, we could see the Bengals, Joe Burrow, shred the Chiefs' defense. We could see him take apart the Chiefs' defense because Jamar Chase, last game he had a big game though, with a lot of touchdowns. But you know what? We can really see him have a big game as well. But you know what? I think what the Chiefs are gonna have to. The Bengals defense can really give Patrick Mahomes some issues though. Their defense, they're really great in coverage as well. So, yeah. But on the other hand, I think what the Chiefs matchup can do, I think they need to find a way that maybe they can double team Jamar Chase. But if they double team Jamar Chase, Burrow will probably not going to be able to find him, which he'll probably have to find either T. Higgins, Uzuma, or maybe Tyler Boyd. Which they both could have a massive game. But the same thing with both these teams, they're not great against the pass. So both these two teams can pass the ball on each other. So I don't really think they're going to have a matchup for Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill might go off a little bit. The receivers are going to go off. The tight end, will be fine, but yeah. So Yeah, and plus, I think the Chiefs defense can match up well with the Bengals because here's the thing. Their pass rush is very solid. And plus, they have a really great secondary, which I think maybe they can cover the Bengals receivers and cover the tight end and maybe slow down the run. But I think the Chiefs have a better offensive line because I think their offensive line has been playing really well, which I think they're really great at pass protection. The Bengals are great at pass protection. Even though they don't have a great offensive line, their pass protection is really good. So, yeah. But you know what? We can really see the Bengals pull off an upset. But you know what? I don't really know if the Bengals are going to be able to do enough to win because I still don't have a lot of faith in their defense. I mean, their offense is so great, but going on the road against Arrowhead Stadium, I mean, I kind of feel like it's just a hard place to play at, though, and I don't think Cincinnati is gonna be able to do enough to at least pull off the upset. I mean, they did it last time, but I don't really think they're gonna pull out off again. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But you know what? I think this game's gonna be a shootout, and it's gonna be super close. But you know what? I just I'm gonna go with. I mean, I think it's gonna come down to this game, but I think this game's gonna be tied. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and take the Chiefs to win this game, and I have the Chiefs winning 33-27. I mean, I just really don't think the Bengals are gonna do enough defensively to make a couple stops. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like the Chiefs have the better team. They're the better team. They're at home. They have the better coach. I mean, yeah. So I think the Chiefs win comfortably, but I'm probably going to take the points, though, with Cincinnati because I think Cincinnati is going to try to. I think they're going to try to hang around this game, and I think they're going to try to do enough offensively. I think they're going to move the ball against the Chiefs defense like they did last time. They was able to do that and create play action and and all that. So yeah. So I got Cincinnati covering the points, but I got the Chiefs to win this game, and hopefully that'll probably seek them to get to the Super Bowl for the fourth straight time. All right, next game we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the LA Rams. The Rams are favored by 3.5. Now, as I look at this game right here can go either way. Now, the matchup is that I'm looking for who will have the better game. So, yeah. So, both these two teams are very talented. They both have a great offense and defense. And here's the thing. It's kind of tough to say whose defense is better because as I look at it, what the Niners really did versus the Packers, they frustrated Aaron Rodgers because of that, because they was able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they was able to get a 4-man rush. I mean, Eric Armstead, DJ Jones, Nick Bosa, those guys are really good. Fred Warner has been a beast. Yeah, but their pass defense, it's kind of terrible though. They don't really have a lot of cornerbacks as well. But you know what? They have a great offensive line, but Trent Williams is questionable to play, but I don't really know. The offense here's the thing. The offense did not really looked at pretty versus the Packers, even though they barely won the game. On the other hand, the Rams, consistently, they've been turning the ball over. What they did last week to the Bucs, that was kind of bad that they turned the ball over a lot, and they were still able to win. The reason why they won the game, because here's the thing. The Bucs defense couldn't even get a stop, and Cooper Kupp was wide open for like over 10 yards. And that helped him win, and that helped them win the game. And plus that defense looked really good versus Tampa Bay. They was able I mean, they was able to get a league. Yeah. But you know what? I really think I think this is kind of a bad matchup for LA because here's the thing. The Rams, they don't really their offense really doesn't know how to attack the Niners defense. Like they don't really know how to tear apart this defense. Because I think what the Rams are gonna do, if they're gonna score on them and if they're gonna win this game, their offense is gonna have to at least figure out how to tear apart this Niners defense. Now, I understand that the Niners have a great defensive coordinator. DeMeco Ryans, he has done a fantastic job with the defense. He's been really good on third down. Yeah. But you know what? I think what the Niners can do, the Niners can easily give this Rams offense a tough time like they did because they were able to do that a lot of times, though. Now, here's the thing. The Niners did not look really good versus the Rams until, the Rams really blew this game because, they turned the ball over on overtime, and that helped the Niners win the game. But you know what? I think this game right here is going to be very fun to watch. But the Rams are dealing with a little bit of injuries on defense. I don't know if Taylor Rapp's going to play. So, yeah. So, the Rams kind of feel like they're healthier. But you know what? The Niners really like to run the ball. So, I think what the Rams can do, I think they can find a way to slow down Mitchell and then maybe get in man covers, like maybe put Jalen Ramsey on Debo and maybe put Darius Williams on Brandon Ayuk and probably put Taylor Rapp on George Kittle or maybe Eric Weddle. So, yeah, you can put one of those safeties there. So, yeah. But you know what? I think this game is going to be very close, but here's the thing. If long as Matthew Stafford doesn't play garbage, then I think the Rams can find a way to win. But now I kind of really understand that the Niners got the Rams number. I understand that Kyle owns McVay. I don't know how. Yeah. But you know what? I think if the Niners, if they're going to try to win, they're going to have to find a way to at least come up with a good game plan on offense. Kyle Shanahan, he's going to have to at least come up with good game plans, like making the right calls and all that on every down. But I think with Raheem Morris' defense, Raheem Morris' defense has been really good. Here's the thing. They're good on third down, all that. And I really think he's really good at blitzing and all that. I think they can really confuse Jimmy G, though. But they haven't really done it in a while, though, since Jimmy G played for this team. But you know what? I think the Rams can do that. But on the other hand, I think what the Niners can do. Here's the thing. If the Rams, if they get up early again, they might blow the Niners out, which they should have, but they blew it. But I kind of really think that when I look at the Rams, their defense, I think both these two teams with a great defense. I don't even know if the Rams' offensive line is that great, but I'm saying that the Niners have a better offensive line. But you know what? A lot of people are saying that maybe they can put Trey Lance into play, but he's really not ready. Jimmy G, he's been really playing great so far. He hasn't been looking great so far. With his struggles, yeah. They nearly lost to the Cowboys and nearly lost to the Packers. They almost lost those games, but here's the thing. I just really think what the Rams can do. I don't really think they're going to have a matchup for Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp is very solid and he's been one of the best receivers in the game. Tyler Higbee's okay. The rest of the receivers are good, so yeah, with OBJ, Van Jefferson, yeah. I just kind of feel like the weapons on offense for the Rams probably going to be too much for the Niners secondary to handle since they don't really have any good corners. So, yeah. And plus, I just really think that the Niners defense. I mean, I don't think the Rams are going to be able to move the ball against his defense. It's been really good. So I really think that the Niners D-line can probably find a way to slow down either who's playing run better as Cam Akers or Sony Michel, which they've been really good so far. But last week, Cam Akers almost had a bad game, which he really fumbled a lot of times. And that almost cost them the game. But you know what? I think the Rams are going to find a way to move the ball against his defense. And also, this defense can probably force Jimmy Garoppolo into some tough decisions and all that. So, yeah. Maybe they can find a way how to do that. But I don't really know because the Niners seem like they're very physical. Like, they really understand how to play the Rams. Like, they understand how to play their offense and they understand how to tear apart their defense. Which they did that in the first game. But they almost didn't do it in the second game. Because I think Debo had a good game that day, I think. But you know what? I don't know if Debo's going to play this week. I mean, if Debo plays, I think it could still be close, though. So, yeah. But you know what? It's kind of tough to say who's going to win because they're both young coaches and all that. And I think they do own each other a little bit. But here's the thing. I would not be shocked if the Niners try to at least beat the Rams again because they beat them like 6 straight times. Like, for real. They beat them 6 straight times. I mean, the Niners have been on the road beating the Rams. I mean, yeah. But you know what? It's kind of tough for me to say, but I almost call it a trap game because a lot of people think San Francisco is going to win because the Niners got the Rams number. But you know what? I don't care if they do. Because I think other teams beat the Niners as well. But you know what? I think this will be a good matchup though, but I wouldn't be shocked if this game was close though. But I think it will be close, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a low-scoring game because both defenses are really good. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams to win this game 26-23. I just feel like the Rams are just a better team. They're at home. They have a better quarterback. And plus, I just think both defenses are just similar to each other. So, yeah. So, by the way, I'm going to take the Rams to win this game. But I'll take the 3.5, though, with the Niners. Because I think the Niners are going to try to move the ball against LA and all that. And plus, I think they're going to find a way to at least extend drives and all that and create play action. So, yeah. And I think Jimmy G is going to have time and all that. And plus, I think Matthew Stafford is going to have time too. So, yeah. But I wouldn't be shocked if this game was... If both these two teams don't score 20 points, I wouldn't be shocked. Because both defenses are just fantastic. And both offenses are just fantastic. But I don't know if they're going to be able to play good enough to score a lot of points. So, yeah. So I think San Francisco can make some stops and LA can make some stops and the Rams can make stops too. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just if the Rams can find a way to win in the last couple seconds, they're going to have to find a way to at least control the clock, keep Jimmy G off the field, and maybe they'll find a way to win this game. And I think this defense is going to have to at least step up like they did the last game. So, yeah, at least their defense played really well that game, which that was a great game plan by the Rams, but they blew it though for some reason. So, yeah. So, by the way, I'm going to take the Niners to cover the points, but I'll take the Rams to win the game. And hopefully we put the Rams in the NFC Championship game once again. But we'll make the Super Bowl once again. Well, all right, guys. That's all of my predictions, and also they're both all rematches too. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. I can't really wait to see those games. It's gonna be fun to watch. I might, I don't know what I'm gonna do either. I'm gonna watch it at home, or else I might go out with my friends like we did on Sunday, where we watched the games and all that. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, and also I'm back in school now, and I gotta be doing my homework and all that, which it's kind of really tough to say that my homework assignments are kind of hard, which I'm really trying my best though, which I'm on the right track. So yeah. And also, don't forget, next week is the Pro Bowl, where we get to see some of the key players who are on the Pro Bowl roster. So we'll just stay tuned for that, which is going to be fun to watch. Well, anyway, guys, it's Emmanuel Jones from a Big Fan. I hope you guys enjoy watching. See you guys later. Peace.